Michael Phelps, born on June 30th, 1985 in Baltimore, Maryland, is widely regarded as one of the greatest athletes in the history of competitive swimming and the most decorated Olympian of all time. Raised in the suburb of Towson, he was the youngest of 3 children born to Michael Fred Phelps, a former state trooper, and Deborah Sue Debbie Phelps, a middle school principal. His early life was marked by his parents' divorce when he was just 9 years old, a significant event that would later shape both his emotional struggles and his drive for success. As a child, Phelps was diagnosed with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD, which made it difficult for him to focus in school. His hyperactivity, however, found a productive outlet in swimming, a sport he began at the age of 7, partly influenced by his older sisters Whitney and Hillary, who were swimmers themselves. By the age of 10, Phelps had already set a national record in his age group, foreshadowing his extraordinary potential. He trained under coach Bob Bowman at the North Baltimore Aquatic Club, and it was under Bowman's disciplined guidance that Phelps began to flourish. Bowman quickly recognized Phelps's unmatched work ethic and physical gifts, including his long torso, relatively short legs, flexible ankles, and large hands, all of which contributed to his dominance in the pool. Phelps's training regimen was famously intense, often including swimming 6 to 7 days a week, sometimes twice a day, covering thousands of meters during each session. His commitment to the sport was nothing short of obsessive, and that dedication paid off quickly. At the age of 15, Michael Phelps made his Olympic debut at the 2000 Sydney Olympics, becoming the youngest male swimmer to represent the United States in 68 years. Although he did not medal, he finished 5th in the 200-meter butterfly and gained valuable experience on the world stage. His breakout moment came in 2001 when, at the age of 15, he broke the world record in the 200-meter butterfly, becoming the youngest male ever to set a world swimming record. This achievement marked the beginning of a career that would see Phelps shatter more records than any swimmer before him. Phelps' performance at the 2004 Athens Olympics was historic. At just 19 years old, he won 6 gold medals and 2 bronze medals, asserting his dominance in multiple events. His versatility in the pool was unmatched. He excelled in freestyle, butterfly, and individual medley events. The world began to recognize him not just as a prodigy, but as a once-in-a-generation talent. Despite immense pressure and expectations, Phelps displayed a rare combination of focus, strength, and mental resilience. His fierce competitiveness and insatiable desire to win became trademarks of his Olympic performances. However, it was the 2008 Beijing Olympics that solidified Phelps' status as a sporting legend. He set an unprecedented record by winning 8 gold medals in a single Olympics, breaking the previous record of 7 golds held by fellow American swimmer Mark Spitz since 1972. Each victory was hard-fought, with some races won by mere fractions of a second. The 100-meter butterfly, for instance, saw Phelps win by just 1/100th of a second over Serbian swimmer Milorad Čavić. These dramatic victories captivated global audiences and earned Phelps universal acclaim. He also broke 7 world records during the Beijing Games, a testament to his unparalleled dominance. Following his achievements in Beijing, Phelps became an international celebrity. He secured numerous endorsement deals, graced the covers of magazines, and was hailed as a national hero. Despite his public success, Phelps faced personal challenges. In 2009, he was photographed using a bong at a party, leading to a 3-month suspension from competitive swimming by USA Swimming. The incident tarnished his public image, but he took responsibility, apologized, and used the setback as a learning experience. The following year, he returned to competition, though some critics questioned whether he could ever replicate his past success. The 2012 London Olympics were seen as Phelps's chance to cement his legacy further. He announced that these games would be his last, and although he appeared more relaxed and less dominant than in Beijing, he still managed to win 4 gold medals and 2 silver medals, becoming the most decorated Olympian in history with a total of 22 medals. After London, Phelps announced his retirement from swimming, seemingly closing the chapter on an extraordinary career. However, the years that followed were marked by personal struggles, including a DUI arrest in 2014 and battles with depression and substance abuse. He entered rehab and began speaking openly about his mental health challenges, helping to break the stigma around mental illness among athletes. Phelps's story took another turn when he announced his comeback to competitive swimming in 2014. Motivated by a renewed sense of purpose and a healthier lifestyle, he began training again under coach Bob Bowman. His return was not just about winning more medals, it was about redemption and proving something to himself. At the 2016 Rio de Janeiro Olympics, Phelps once again amazed the world. At the age of 31, he won 5 gold medals and 1 silver, bringing his total Olympic medal count to 28, including 23 golds, 3 silvers and 2 bronzes. His performances in Rio were marked by both physical excellence and emotional maturity. The image of Phelps embracing his young son Boomer after a race became one of the most heartwarming moments of the Games. Beyond his accomplishments in the pool, Michael Phelps has dedicated himself to philanthropy and mental health advocacy. In 2008, he established the Michael Phelps Foundation, which promotes water safety, healthy living, and the pursuit of dreams, especially among children. The foundation has impacted countless lives through its programs and partnerships. Phelps has also become an outspoken advocate for mental health, sharing his own experiences with depression and anxiety in hopes of encouraging others to seek help. His candor and vulnerability have made him a role model not just for athletes, but for anyone struggling with mental health issues. In his personal life, Phelps married Nicole Johnson, a former Miss California USA in 2016. The couple has 3 sons, Boomer, Beckett, and Maverick. Fatherhood has brought a new perspective to Phelps's life, and he often speaks about the joy and responsibility it brings. He continues to be involved in swimming, not as a competitor, but as a mentor and advocate for the sport. He has served as a commentator and analyst during major swimming competitions, offering insights that only someone of his caliber can provide. Michael Phelps's legacy is not merely defined by the medals he has won or the records he has broken, but by the impact he has had on the world of sports and beyond. His journey from a hyperactive child in Baltimore to the greatest Olympian of all time is a story of perseverance, discipline, resilience, and transformation. He has shown that greatness is not just about talent, but about how one handles failure, overcomes adversity, and inspires others. Phelps' influence extends far beyond the pool. He has changed the way people view swimming, mental health, and the very concept of what it means to be a champion. His name is etched not only in the record books, but also in the hearts of millions who have been inspired by his extraordinary life.